Hi guys, it's Jessica. It's been about 3 months since my first and only attempt at making a YouTube video, but due to a sudden interest about a YouTube channel from you guys on TikTok, I thought I might give it another go. I didn't think that my TikTok account would attract so much attention, but I've met so many amazing book friends on that app. It's just crazy, and thank you so much for you guys supporting my videos. Today I've decided that with my giant TBR, instead of doing an April wrap-up or a May TBR, which I most likely won't stick to, I thought I would do a video about my most anticipated reads. These are 5 books that have been really highly recommended and I'm really excited to read. First up is Ariadne by Jennifer Saint, which was released a few days ago and I've already got my pre-ordered copy. Isn't the cover just the most gorgeous thing you have ever seen? Look at it shine, and it's got leaves all over. Spine is beautiful. Love it. This novel is a retelling of the story of Ariadne and her sister Phaedra and their father King Minos, their brother the Minotaur, and Ariadne's tragic falling in love with Theseus. This has been really highly anticipated for me because I absolutely loved Circe's retelling, which was more feminist and put an emphasis on the woman as the main character rather than just a love interest of one of the male Greek heroes. The Greek women are often punished for the acts of men, but Ariadne takes a powerful stance and decides to set her own fate. This book is 384 pages and a lot of people that said it's fast-paced and really enjoyable, so I just can't wait to get to it. It's probably going to be my next read. My next highly anticipated book is The Priory of the Orange Tree by Samantha Shannon, which was kindly gifted to me by Elle from TikTok, so I'll tag her. Thank you so much because I'm so excited. A lot of people seem to be really intimidated by this book when they see it in the shops because it is quite long, but I'm up for all 800 and something pages of this book. This book seems to have everything that you'd want from a fantasy. It has a queen that is trying to conceive a daughter to protect her realm, it has assassins, it has a secret society of mages, it has dragon riders, it has a world that's been divided. It's just got everything you could want from a fantasy read. I love The Lord of the Rings, and this has been described as a feminist sapphic version of Lord of the Rings, so I just think that I'm going to love this so much. Up next on my list, you know I had to include a book about books, so this is The Lefthanded Booksellers of London by Garth Nix, which is so pretty, and I managed to get a signed edition from Heifers in Cambridge. I basically saw the word book and whimsical and just grabbed this one. It's set in 1893 and the story is about a girl, Susan, who's searching for her father who she's never met, and she goes to a crime boss for some help, but a left-handed bookseller, who is a bookseller that fights, called Merlin, turns him to dust. There are also right-handed booksellers, which are the more intellectual ones, and both types are part of a family or organisation that police magic in the modern world and also run bookshops. V.E. Schwab loved this book and I love her writing, so I think it'll be pretty good. Next we have another huge book, which is The Octunnumi by Trevor Alan Foris. I can't tell you much about this book because the whole idea is that you don't know. It's a sci-fi fantasy and the website was very mysterious and the way it came packaged was very mysterious. I've got a video on TikTok showing me unwrapping it, but yeah. It's about some sort of secret organisation, I think, but I'm not sure. A little dictionary came inside it so you could understand all the words, and it came with a letter as well. So this is just a short one. It says on the back, "For tomorrows are made of our yesterdays," and this is really highly recommended. A lot of people on Goodreads and TikTok really loved it. They knew nothing about it like I didn't, but they read it and thought it was a really enjoyable read, so I'm really excited for this one. And lastly, we're going for Jamaica Inn by Daphne Du Maurier, which I bought while I was in Cornwall because you can't go to Cornwall and not buy a nautical themed book or a book by her. This book is actually set in the Cornish moors and it's about a woman whose mother dies, so she goes to visit her aunt Patience. There she finds that Patience has a really abusive husband, Joss, and Mary discovers that the inn that they live at is a kind of front for a gang of criminals, pirates, smugglers. Despite all this, she actually becomes really attracted to the abusive husband Joss's brother, and she has to test her own morals in order to save herself. I feel like the obvious choice for a Daphne Du Maurier book was Rebecca, but if you see the rest of the books I bought in Cornwall, including The Beach, Monstrous Heart, and another sea-themed one, that's why I chose this. I am obsessed with sea-themed books at the moment. I'm also currently listening to the audiobook called The Surface Breaks, I think, which is a retelling of The Little Mermaid. That is my 5 most anticipated reads. I can't guarantee that I'm going to read them this month, but I would like to, and there's so many more on the shelf that I might dip into them as well. If you have any recommendations for other YouTube videos you'd like me to do, then please let me know in the comments because it's so hard thinking of ideas. You can also follow me on TikTok at xlibrasjessica and Bookstagram at cozy_pages. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll do another video soon.